black people can be racist too. That's the thing that I've heard from so many people is
Equality.
that racism can only go one way. It's white people against black people or other, races, Asians, whatever it is. But black people can be racist too. And some of the things she said there were kind of racist. Like that question is stupid to me. Would you trade places
So
with
are the
a black
white women.
person? In
Not because
I
they're white.
dated a Mexican once.
Yes.
Yeah, what is that, street cred?
This is about to be good. I don't care what y'all say. This right here is about to be good, man. Because they're about to have a real conversation. But this one lady little dark-skinned lady who's on a CBS show is sitting in a room and she's talking to nothing but white women. And she's a black woman. She looks like an older Jada Pinkett. And she's a cute lady. But you can see that she believes that she's superior over everyone in there. And she's playing the no one in this room will dare be a bigger victim than I am. And I challenge you to even try. So that's what we're dealing with right here, man. It's going to be hilarious. But y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments. Let's go and get to it, man. I'm ready to try it out and see what happens because I don't know. I just want to see y'all comments when we're done with this, right?
Women of color, sorry, to chastise them, to berate them.
Educate.
Is this
for being racist? We have a clip.
Let me ask you a question. How many of you would trade places with a black person in this society? Raise your hand.
Nobody.
I don't know the answer to that.
Well, it's yes or no. How many?
Nobody said. Nobody raised their hands. It's like, oh no, about that one. I don't know. Hold on, I got a real answer for that too.
Any of you would do it?
I know I wouldn't. I mean, I dated a Hispanic, very dark.
No, I'm not talking about this. The question is.
White lady, ain't nobody asked you if you dated a Hispanic one time. Let's be serious just for a second. If I'm asked that question, I would have said no. I would not want to switch and just be black for a day or for a week or be black, period. You know, I wouldn't. Because God made me who I am, and I'm happy being who I am. That's a ridiculous question. That's what I would have said. That's honestly what I would have said, and I would have challenged her on for her asking that question, because what's about to happen is that game that everybody has been really good at lately. Y'all heard of it before, Victim Olympics. Oh man, people are they are going hard for the gold medal. Like they are really trying to be the ones who got it the worst, the ones who got the most racism against them, and it's just ridiculous. It gets better. It gets better.
But I was going to have children, so I spent many years thinking of myself as having very dark-skinned children.
The question is, how many
What, they have
of
John?
Did you see the lady's face? Hold on 1 second. I gotta see the lady's face when she said that. Hold on 1 second.
Children.
When the lady said that she dreamed of having dark-skinned children, this is the lady face. She's like, okay, all right, this is getting outlandish. Like, I don't want to play this game. I don't want to play anymore.
The question is, how many
What, they have
of
jaundice?
you would be willing to
Listen to
trade
the sad
places
violin.
in this society with a black person?
I think I would.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay.
I'm not saying there's not racism. Absolutely not. It's just saying
stupid
I
question.
don't see it.
Yeah, but you know how
Not-
racist this country
Not
is.
to the degree that you do.
Oh,
to
no,
be
you
frank
will
with you.
never know.
And neither will you. You only know based off of daggone stories of old and what you're fed from your side. You beautiful black woman. She's a beautiful black woman, by the way. But your intellect is going to hold you back from Well, here's the thing. It's very difficult to say anything to someone who's reached a certain level of success. The company they keep are just as successful as them. They have a bunch of people who agree with the way that they live and the way that they think. When they complain about something, they have a few other people, cheerleaders, who are pressing in the same direction. Yeah, we are the real victims here. But then in the same breath, we are the strong ones that everybody want to be like, everybody want to look like. We are the fastest. We are the best. Our skin is amazing. So we're trying to play victim Olympics, but we're also trying to be the best in the same conversation. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. It's a dumb question. It's a stupid, idiotic question. And this lady right here looks less and less and less attractive the more she presses on with this topic right here. Hold up, let's listen to some more.
Are they talking about
in
Canada?
this country, we created the criminalization of black people.
I'm sorry, what?
And when your skin is seen as a weapon, you're never unarmed. And that's why black boys and men and women are dying in the street with their hands up.
I was starting to say B, please, but I'm not going to call you no B. That's disrespectful. You're an older lady. Not going to happen. I'm not going to disrespect you. But at the end of the day, you're wrong, lady. Yo. And let me be careful when I say what I'm saying to y'all, because I've been, yesterday on the Jesse Lee Peterson video, where that Jesse Lee Peterson posted, where he and I was having a conversation. I keep on plugging that, like, I'm big time now. I had a conversation with Jesse Lee Peterson. Let me pop my collar. You know what I mean? I'm wearing shirts by Carleon Noir now. Nah, but seriously, someone called me a coon. Simply because I had an opinion. You know what my opinion was? My opinion was the new gangster rap called drill music is extremely detrimental to the black community and black culture. And someone said, oh, Van is a coon. What was I supposed to say? The new gangster rap for black culture that's getting a whole bunch of people killed nowadays is extremely awesome. Lucrative. It's changing people's lives. They're able to get out of the hood for two years before they are killed off. It's amazing. Would that have made me look less coonish? This lady right here, though, is really trying to play victim Olympics. She's sitting in a room filled with white people, and she feels like she's the racial authority. I'm not going to say moral authority, but she feels like she's the racial authority. And you know what's sad? What's sad is, it's not even sad. It's kind of embarrassing. She would even be comfortable enough to say this to a whole bunch of white people. Could you imagine if a white person was to say to a whole bunch of black people, y'all got it good. Like, it's the white man who got it the worst. And y'all, would you trade your life to be white? Huh? I bet you wouldn't. I bet you wouldn't, because my skin is a weapon to the LGBTQ. Huh? My skin is a weapon. Everybody will have a gripe based off of the information that's fed to them, based off the information that we buy into, right? Anyway, we cannot try to press our things on other people, thinking that our concerns of victimization is law. And these people that's sitting in front of us, everyone dressed up nice, came on this show so we can build the bridge and try to get to know one another. This is not getting to know one another. Playing the blame game is not getting to know one another. Playing the blame game is not going to solve anything, in my opinion. What it's going to do is make everyone that's there feel less than, and next thing you know, they're going to just shell up. Some of them are going to shell up like, oh man, I can't believe here we go again, having this same tired conversation that we're forced to have the same stupid ass conversation. Sorry for cursing. And everything's going to go downhill from here.
Oh, with our hands
Okay, old.
Oh, come on.
Okay, older, slightly thicker haired Jada Pinkett Smith.
I told you.
Somebody's getting slapped.
Wait, when your skin
Got some hair.
is a weapon, you are always armed?
Even when
Also,
you're-
all white people are devils. I just like to make that clear.
that's
Yes, they are, brother. Yes, they are. The white man is Satan. Huh? The white man. He got red horns under his blonde hair. One thing you gotta do is cut his hair and you're gonna see some red horns. Yeah.
exactly what Sue said.
What are they do? What are they doing at the scene of the crime in a little baggie that have a skin graft? Like, oh, he was carrying a 44 melanin. What's the
Locked and loaded.
This is just what. First off, I don't know if this is taking place at CBC. I don't know if they're trying to say that the United States is racist or Canada is racist. A lot of people don't realize that slavery existed all across the globe, including places like Canada, including other English, British colonies. And by the way, can you guys bring up the definition of racism while we
It's
sort of
important. Yeah.
a belief that a race is a fundamental determinant of human traits and capacities, and that racial differences produce an inherent superiority of a particular race.
A particular race. So this is
No, you're missing. The most important part is the superiority.
Right.
It's not the differences. They lump it all in. The idea that a race is superior because of racial characteristics. That's the important component of the definition, not that there are differences.
Yeah, but who made the definition? I bet it was a white man. This whole thing is silly to me, man. I know, yeah, Van, you play too much. There's way too much going on in the world for you to be playing so daggone much, brother. Now, stop cooning so much. Stop jiving around so you can be friends with the white man and understand, brother, that they don't like you either because your skin is a weapon. They see you as a threat. They don't like you. All right? Now come on over here and let's complain together. Tell me something bad that happened to you, so I can tell you something bad that happened to me. That's how we have fun over here.
And let me just say this really quickly is we talked about this I don't know if it was last week. Look, if I say, for example, and if you agree with everything and then say, no, that's my thing, and you get offended, you have a problem. It could be the same principle here applied to gender. If I say, for example, hey, men are primarily providers, protectors. Men need to be held accountable. Men shouldn't be cheating. Being a philandering prick is a bad thing. And you could say yes. And I say, and women, by the way, have a role in the household of being submissive to their husband. No, wait. Well, then hold on a second. That's a you problem. Now, if I were to say that Asians, on average, here in the United States, score higher on their SATs or IQ tests typically than members of all other races as a general rule, of course you would have to accept it because Brown and Harvard had to create a policy to say no more of you because that's the case. Now, if I were to say, hey, black people, the fastest black runners tend to be faster than the fastest white runners, you would look at the world records 1 through 25 and say, oh, okay, all right, that makes sense. Now, if I were to say Asians on average score higher on the SATs or have higher IQs on average than black people, no, wait, then you have a problem. That's a you problem. You're not being honest. You're reacting with a guttural, emotional response. And that's the issue that they're playing on.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and what I was saying there is
Yeah, they're always playing on someone's emotions, and that's the problem right there, man.
black
It's a
people
huge damn problem. I don't like that at all.
can be racist too. That's the thing that I've heard from so many people is
Equality.
that racism can only go one way. It's white people against black people or other, races, Asians, whatever it is.
Hold on, brother. Only a black person can make that statement. Y'all hear me? Only a black person can say that black people can be racist too. All right? Black people can be racist too. All right, there you go. Now we can move forward.
But black people can be racist too. And some of the things she said there were kind of racist. Like that question is stupid to me. Would you trade places
So
with
are
a
the
black
white women.
person? In the
Not
society?
because
I
they're white.
dated a Mexican once.
Yes.
Yeah, what is that, street cred? And I've had to think about my son having dark skin.
I didn't though.
What? That was so weird.
No, wait, weird aside story there.
She said.
Would you cover them in pancake mix? Why would you have a dark kid? What's wrong with you?
Well, the odds are,
could
kind of
be
even.
your
But they'll be,
hero,
That just means that she wouldn't mind mixing races. Her daggone dumb questions got the white ladies in there trying to think of ways to solidify themselves as not racist. saying, I mean, I wouldn't trade to be. I mean, I like my skin, but I'll let a black man practice his pull-out game. I mean, you know, I like black. I like the coloreds. You know, I like the colored men. hmm Colored men are they're sexy. Yeah, I'll have some dark babies. Huh? Who wouldn't have no dark babies? I had some dark babies. Is that the next question? Is that part of the question? No, that ain't the part of the question. Okay, my bad. I was just trying to participate, just to show you that I'm not racist, like that black lady probably think I am, but I'm not.
Looking just like you. But that's a stupid question because nobody really understands what it would be like to trade places with any other human being, much less somebody of a different race or culture. Right?
Right.
So you ask that question to just set it up like black people have it so rough that you would never want to trade places. Really? LeBron James does? He has it so rough that I would never want to trade places with LeBron James. I can't.
Hold on. Don't you daggone, you named the daggone the upper echelon, you know. But Chris Rock has a bit that he does. I'm gonna see if I can find it and I'm gonna react to that because thank you for reminding me of that. I'm gonna see if I can find that based off of this question right here because Chris Rock said, even I'm rich and none of y'all would trade places to be me. And let me tell you something. And even Chris Rock was wrong for saying that, to be honest with you. But based off of what he sees and what he knows, who knows, man? We don't know what he's seen and what he knows. From his vantage point, that's how he feels. From that lady's vantage point, that's how she feels. Are they wrong? Probably super wrong. But I just think that the whole premise of it, the whole purpose of having that conversation is dumb as hell. Because there's no way of knowing. It's like, okay, we're going to sit here and talk about who's the biggest victim now. So based off of you asking that question, you're automatically assuming that your life is worse off than mine. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know what my family been through. You don't know what type of health issues I've had. You don't know the type of losses I've had in my life and how that made me feel, how that completely changed my life. You don't know any of that. The loved ones who are sick now, going through cancer and going through this, that, and the third, like the people who are on my heart right as we speak, and I can't fully have a great time because I'm concerned about them. You don't want those problems. This is the thing, man. If we keep on saying that, none of y'all would, which one of y'all would trade your lives to be me right now? Because I'm the black one and I got it worse than all of you. Somebody says something great. Somebody, I wish I remember their name. I wish I remember their name right off top right now. But one of my commenters, one of my supporters, one of my amazing supporters said in one of my videos that if we were to all put our problems into a pile, we will be running to retrieve ours from that pile after we see everybody else's. Because we don't have it nearly as bad as we think we do. Start counting your damn blessings. When you start bringing up questions like this, it opens up a can of beans, and you're not going to be like you're sitting there thinking that you got it so bad, not understanding that it can get so much worse. You're on television, in good health, beautiful, probably got a family of your own, and you're still going to complain. I said nothing about wealth. I said nothing about whether you had joy in your heart, you're happy or anything like that. Just the bare necessities. You have good health. You're on television in front of the world. And this is what you decide to bring to the forefront. This is what you decide to have a discussion about. And when you do that, that further make matters worse for people who look like you. I'm just saying. Because now they're going to start thinking that other people think like you. And Now I don't even want to have conversations with them. Like, what's the point? I don't want to have that victimhood conversation every single time I'm around a black person. Like, I want to be able to let my hair down and be able to chill and understand that the person that's sitting across from me realizes that we are all human beings, and neither one of us are perfect. And we can have a good time. I don't feel like I'm better than them. And I definitely don't feel like they're better than me. So I don't mind having a good time with them. So, yeah, that was just whackness, man. Y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know in the comments below. And if you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. Once again, guys, I'm Van, and now we are all the LFR family. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video, hopefully inside the Patreon as well. Y'all have been amazing per usual. Love y'all.